Capricorn, how you doing? Let's jump right in and see what the issue is that you are facing in February, please. 3 of Swords. Yeah, I get that. While I was shuffling your cards, I was just getting this idea of like you ripping something to pieces here, just feeling like we're so done with this energy. And in the shadow, yeah, the 9 of Swords. Just something is not, something is very obviously paining you here. It's just not sitting well. Whatever this is, it feels like that is the focal point here. And we just want to be done with it. 5 of Wands could be related to how you interact socially here, or somebody in your circle, right? Somebody that's a part of your routine. Let's see, what else are we getting here on that issue for Capricorn, please? Thank you. I'm hearing cut ties. We want to cut ties with this energy here. Yeah, and with that Queen of Wands, right? Yeah, whatever this is, we're feeling fired up about it. Yeah, that 7 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. This feels like distraction for you. This 3 of Swords energy, this pain that we're feeling. Perhaps this is something that we're caught in a cycle, or we're caught up in something. And whatever this 7 of Swords energy is, it's definitely trying to keep us there. Either that situation, feeding that dynamic, or this could be a specific individual that's trying to keep you trapped in their kind of cycle here. And I think you're acknowledging that this situation isn't for you. It's not meant for you, and I don't think it has been. We've just been feeding this a little bit longer than we should have, right? Yeah, there's some clarity surrounding this situation. Spirit is saying it's time to take charge. It's time to move on, move away from this, and continue moving into the light. Whatever this dynamic is, whatever this 7 of Swords energy is here, Capricorn. I'm hearing victim shaming. Perhaps there's somebody in a victim mindset making you feel guilty, and I'm also hearing overplaying their hand. Okay. Either way, it feels like this is a loop that you know you need to move on from. 2 of Wands. Yeah, time to make a choice. Queen of Cups here, and assert your boundaries in the process, right? Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. There's that 7 of Swords again coming through. So you're trying to do what is best for you. You're trying to move on in a way that feels right for you, looking out for yourself. And there, that 7 of Swords energy is trying to delay this ending here. Perhaps this person or this situation is trying to present you with 2 options here. There's a 3rd option. It feels like don't get trapped in seeing things from their perspective. Continue on. You need to move forward with that Chariot energy here. Yeah, Emperor showing up as well. Take control. Take back control. With this 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles energy or 5 of Wands energy we see here. Perhaps you've been giving to this situation, this person, this dynamic for too long. You recognize that. This 3 of Swords, right? You've been stuck in this pain cycle. And with that 3 of Wands, we realize that we need to walk away. The time is now. I'm hearing protect our peace. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. With that Five of Swords energy popping up as well, this this energy just feels they know what they're doing, right? This is either a karmic loop here, or this is somebody who is very skilled at the level of manipulation that is happening here. Okay, they're trying to block you at every turn. They're trying to keep you where they are. They don't want to lose you. Very interesting reading here coming through, Capricorn. Yeah, Ace of Cups and that Six of Wands in the reverse. They don't want you going anywhere. They want you to see a very limited viewpoint of how to move forward, and that viewpoint involves them, or perhaps even revolves around them. They don't want you in that sun. They don't want you seeing the whole picture, and more importantly, they don't want you maneuvering away from whatever this dynamic is. Okay? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So that Wheel of Fortune turns no matter what. This is a karmic tie. It's a karmic cycle here that we're stuck on. And it keeps looping with you, Capricorn. Two of Pentacles. Keeping you on your toes, keeping you guessing. The world, we need to put an end to this. We need to release this karmic tie. Three of Wands. That time is now. Two of Cups, right? So we've got the twos here, 2, 2, and that Two of Wands. They want your scope to remain limited. They want you focused on what they are focused on, and you're seeing more, right? It feels like there's pockets of insight here where you have a break from this person, or you have a break from this energy, and you realize, that's really a time suck, or that's really an energy suck, or I feel lighter when I'm not surrounded by this energy, right? And then it feels like they're pulling you back in with that Five of Swords energy to really keep you focused on staying in this loop. They don't want you exploring anything outside of interaction with them. Very interesting. What should Capricorn do here? King of Wands. Yeah. Yep. Take control. Four of Pentacles here. Five of Swords. Yeah, that person keeps trying to block the ending for sure. This is hard, Capricorn. This is tough. Four of Pentacles. I even see you showing up with some resistance here, right? 2, 3, 4. So that Four of Pentacles is this idea of just hunkering down. But it's also the last of the Capricorn cards in the sign of Pentacles. So there's this kind of push-pull dynamic that I'm getting here with, we want to still continue. Perhaps we want to be there for this person. Perhaps we're convinced we're the only person that can help with this dynamic, right? We don't want to lose this person. But also we recognize that there's a certain level of toxicity surrounding this situation here. With that King of Wands energy, ultimately we need to take back control. Eight of Swords. Yes, and face the fact that we are stuck in this because we are allowing this cycle to continue. We have to realize our own limitations that we're putting on ourselves, right? Yes, you know, with this, I really think it's a person, but it could be a situation. Okay, take it as it resonates. But this person's energy here, we are continuing to go through that cycle. And we are the only ones, Capricorn, that can end that cycle. It's time to get off the ride, right? Get off that roller coaster here. Yeah, that Five of Pentacles is peeking through here. We need to break away. We need to continue this cycle forward, even if it looks like we're losing something or we're entering a period of having less than, breaking off, right? Losing something here. But you're losing something temporarily in order to, with that world energy, in order to get to where you need to be. We need to break this tie. We need to end this pattern here, end this loop for sure. Page of Swords. Let's stay in the moment. I'm hearing let's focus on the task at hand. Let's focus on the task at hand, one thing at a time. Right? Even if you need to write down, Capricorn, your reasons why, right? In your moment of clarity away from this situation, and bring that up with you. Keep it on your phone, right? So that perhaps when you're engaging with this energy here, you can easily reference that, right? Anything that you can do to kind of keep it in your mind, your reason why you're moving away from this, so that you will be victorious in closing the loop on this for good. Your energy wants to move forward, right? Justice, big decisions here. And again, like I'm saying, this feels karmic. This feels karmic to the point that we might not even know what we look like outside of this energy, outside of this Three of Swords, this pain, this just energy sucking dynamic, right? And so that could be why it's so hard to break away with that Five of Pentacles. Who are we? Because it feels like this takes up so much of your time and energy, right? Lovers in reverse, yep. Everything is coming back to a soul bond. Everything is coming back to a karmic tie here, which is why it feels so challenging for you to, I'm hearing renounce, renounce this energy, renounce this dynamic here. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Capricorn, I typically don't see you like this. Yeah, Eight of Cups in the reverse. There's something keeping you here, right? We want to walk. It's like equal parts. We want to walk away, but we don't. Devil energy, right? So you're showing up here, which is lovely. You're showing up present for your reading. That's great. But also this idea of whatever this is connected deeply to you. It's ingrained in your path. This is a big lesson for you. Nine of Swords, overthinking, the Tower. Yep. Yeah. We're coming to an impasse, or perhaps you're already there with this energy. And with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse that popped up there as well, I'm getting this idea of we're coming to a space where we can no longer continue to entertain it as we have been. Especially with that Tower energy. You're tired, right? This is taking a lot out of you here, Capricorn. Mourn. Grieving can be overwhelming but necessary. We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then can we move past the pain. Perhaps you and this person or this energy, right? You went through something traumatic together. You went through something, monumental together. And so it's that bond that ties. And how do you move forward? Right? By still recognizing that very much molded you or shaped you, right? Own your power. Changing the world is easier after one learns to change oneself. Become the change you wish to see and watch the world around you shift. Yeah, it does feel like you're trying to maneuver away and reclaim your power as it relates to this dynamic, which again, Capricorn, I feel is so interesting for you because you normally show such poise. And so that's how I know that this situation is really, it's hitting home for you here. There we go. Thank you. Create and evolve. Yep. It's time to grow. You are allowed to grow, to change your mind, attitude, and beliefs to become stronger, lighter, and happier. And your growth is cause for celebration. Create. Everyone has the ability to create a life of joy. It is our birthright to manifest our desires, our hopes, our dreams. For sure. And it feels like that's why this is so challenging for you, right? We're stuck in this, Three of Swords, painful energy here. Whatever that Seven of Swords is trying to keep us there. You're growing out of this, right? Which is why it feels so tense, why this feels so heavy. Right? You're shedding this, or you're trying to. And it feels like with that Tower energy, the universe is trying to shake this loose so that you can move on, right? And evolve and step into your power once more, outside of whatever this energy is that's trying to keep you small. Okay? Capricorn, big things ahead for you as you head into February. All right, you got this. You are a very resilient sign, and you will need to lean on that as we head into this month. Okay, thank you so much for showing up. I am so curious how this unravels for you in the months ahead. Or in the weeks ahead as well. I look forward to your weeklies and checking in to see how you're handling all of this. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you as always. We'll see you next time. Take care.